please give us summary of what happened in the 90 minutes tonight.
Thank you. Based on the position where we are, we really wanted it. And when we worked with the boys, we said each and every game that we play would want to just right from the beginning start attacking. But it looked a bit difficult today, and we were caught up with an early goal. Normally we're good when we're playing the ball, but it looked a bit difficult for us because we were losing a lot of balls in the middle of the park. Other than that, we had a very solid defense. We pushed, we forced, we were able to get a goal. And second half, we thought when we come back, we need to force to play because that's how we do it. It was still a bit difficult for us to keep the ball and play. You look at Chiefs in the beginning of the game, they were cheating on the left-hand side, our left-hand side, or our right-hand side, their left with Dupree and pushing our full back. Then they leave a space behind, that's when they get a goal. We sorted it out and we wanted to keep on going. We could not get a goal, but other than that, I think we did very well. And I don't want to take it to say we looked a bit tired, and we'll see it as we go. But other than that, I think we had a very good game.
Thank you. Members of the media, it's your turn. Your name of your media house, and your question. Lawrence, let's go for it. Go for it, Lawrence.
Coach, Lorenzo from Italy Times. Just 3 games in 6 days. Just how much did that affect your performance today? Or you guys just, playing on instinct and enjoying the games coming thick and fast?
Yeah, I normally say it, and I believe that the situation where we are, it's a situation of mental strength. So sometimes the body can get tired, but if the mind is fine, then you can keep going. We understand we travel, we come back, we play back-to-back games, but we still maintain it through the character, the mentality to say we can do it. But I accept it's a bit of a challenge.
Okay, Tamba Shabalala, Joseph from Sports. Coach, I just need to find out from you, looking at how your team played tonight, how much of a toll is the continental traveling taking on you, looking as well at all the things that have come up with that and the disturbance from the office? You as a technical team, you're missing 2 of your members. How has that taken on you as a club and the performances?
Yeah, much as I cannot dwell on that with the other members who were left outside, but I think you see, once you build unity within the family, sometimes would say when we play to say, let's fight for our own people. The fact that we've got challenges does not mean that we need to drop our heads. And I think the character that the players are showing, it's an element of understanding the situation where we are, and I feel it's helping the team.
And Raymond, you talked about the 3 games, but to be fair, you had a whole different team last Sunday. So this team has only really played Wednesday and today. But you've got Chipper now on Wednesday. How much of a concern is that for you? Because that in effect really is 3 games in a week, and that is a 6-pointer cup final.
Mm-hmm. There is no any other plan rather than soldiering on. But at the same time, you remember we were unlucky to be booked. We got 4 red cards in the previous game, and fortunately one is the centre back Torre, who got the 4th booking, will be back. So we try and alter some of the key areas within the team to make sure that even if some others get a bit tired, then we're able to put a key. We're able to log in some key areas so that we still maintain the very same format that we are in. But honestly, it's a bit difficult, but we need to understand that we need to honor those fixtures, and mentally we need to be prepared, and we have done good in terms of our recoveries, because after traveling, after playing back-to-back games, you must make sure that the players are okay. You hardly have that time to say, I'm preparing, I'm implementing some other things. It's very short space, so you have to manage the recovery, you have to manage almost everything, but so far we're trying to do that.
Going, members of the media, the last one from Temba. Leadership, when I say going, you raise the hand.
Coach, just to touch on your team as well. I saw Julius Musiame was left on the bench. He didn't get a run. We know his strength and all of the threats that he poses, especially playing against Kaizer Chiefs. What could have been the reason you never played him?
The last game that you see, when Judas came to our team, with all his experience and being a good striker, he had the challenge that he had stayed for a certain period without playing. So the first thing that we did was try to put him at a level where he can play. So still now, he could play, but he can't play back-to-back games. And he also had a bit of a niggling injury. So we tried to say, okay, fine, let's manage it so that when we come to the next game, we still have full strength. Ranga today, we put him there, but he had flu. So Mpo, the right back, also had flu, as if a number of players are catching flu. But you could see he couldn't react as much as we used to see him up front. That's why Chiefs was able to play out some long balls or to be able to get out, because he was a bit casual. But that's the situation where we are.
Last one from... Are you okay? Going.
So, Coach, I thought Judas went for his wife's for a baby was being born. Why are you telling me that story?
No, that one was just... you couldn't release him when we are in this situation because of the issue of a baby, that you could play and see him again. That is just something that happened within, but the main thing is the issue of trying to manage him. This situation, his wife is around Pretoria.
He wasn't here today because his wife was giving birth, am I right?
But that was not the main reason.
There are other reasons. Members of the media, we've come to the end. Coach Raymond Mdaka, thank you very much for joining us, and all the best in your next game, and have a good night. Thank you.
Thank you very much.